Summer, you sound so fucking lame right now. I want to kill myself.
You're fucking lame. All you do is drink.
How is that lame? How is that lame?
What am I supposed to do in this conversation? Should I not have divorced your father? Is this how it starts happening? Are you gonna go work in a tattoo parlor?
When you take wait, a parlor? That's what, Mom, Jesus. No wonder I take drugs.
What happens on the drugs?
Stop telling your little brother about it! What is it if it isn't a parlor?
It's a tattoo place. I don't know. It's stupid to specify.
The shop. It's a tattoo shop.
When you take it, everything goes weird and melty and then light, and then you see these things. They're like gnomes.
Gnomes.
Everyone sees the same thing. They're like these little time dwarves, little gnomes that construct the universe or construct time or something.
Which the fuck is it? What do they do?
You're overanalyzing, okay? That's why you can't roll. They're like mystical dwarves, and you can see them when they take XLS and they talk to you. And do you know what they told me?
That you're lame?
They said, "Tell our story."
Ooh. So they told you that they're lame?
Oh, you know what? Keep making fun, old man.
Stop taking fucking weird drugs! What the fuck? You're 17!
Oh, okay. You got pregnant when you were 17.
Yeah, with you. And look how lame you're turning out. I mean, if I had you when I was 20, which is when you should be doing this shit, then you wouldn't be so fucked.
Should I take XLS?
No!
I'm taking it. I want to talk to these gnomes.
You'd probably just have like a heart attack and die.
Summer, I want to show you something. Because you're chesting up on me.
You're right.
I want to show you something amazing. And try to appreciate that this is canon.
Rick rolls his shirt up and reveals an Iron Man style palladium cylinder embedded in his chest.
What is that?
It's a fucking amazing artificial heart that I made myself.
Ew.
You want to keep talking shit? You didn't have to. You didn't have that when we were on the Mrs. Pancakes. You're gonna finish that, Morty? Okay, I just realized. That's right, dipshit. We were in a dream. I've always had this. I installed this in the 1998 era. There wasn't anything even wrong with my heart. I just replaced it just to do it. It's called life hacking.
Rick grabs eggs off Summer's plate and shoves them in his mouth.
I can eat all of these if I want, and I'll never die, bitch. You can eat about 340 more before it starts taking 10 minutes per yolk off your life. And you don't even know what that means because you don't even know how long you're gonna live.
I'm so young that by the time I'm old, you're gonna be so dead. So dead.
Technology will have achieved immortality, sure, right? Because that's how technology always works. What corporation do you think can't wait to sell your eternal life? For what price? I'm sorry, guys.
I can't believe you guys are tricking me into being defensive of this work. I'm like, you're ruining it. I didn't know I could be proud of this.
What's happening?
You doing right. And it wasn't meant to be read this slowly.
I know, I'm
Go
trying.
faster.
I'm trying.
I wrote it faster than
We've
this.
been drinking all day, you guys.
Talk fast.
I know, I'm trying.
Yeah, talk faster.
You naive fucking mortal bitch. Here, check this out.
Are you kidding?
Rick pulls a gadget out and waves it over Summer.
Are you killing me? What are you doing?
Why would I kill you? You're my granddaughter, fucking crazy defensive bitch. This device tells me how long you're gonna live. You wanna know?
No.
40 more years.
What? Why? Do I get hit by a car?
It's not a fortune cookie. It's a biological scanner. You're gonna get taken out by... shit, what's 3FF? Is this hexadecimal? Hold on.
Rick pulls a weathered stack of papers out of his pocket and starts going through it.
I've scanned you before. I think it's Parkinson's. I can't remember.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Dad, what the fuck?
I'm kidding. Everybody relax. Jesus. You think I can't cure Parkinson's? You're all blessed. You're all blessed to have me as a head of the family. I'm like Grandpa Munster, but cooler. I can make potions and robots and universes, and I can eat croquet motionis.
Croque monsieur.
Monsieur?
Sorry. Sorry, guys. For every meal for the next 70 years, and I'll still be able to do this.
Rick stands up and starts doing high kicks like Crispin Glover.
Dad, calm down.
Tell me where to score some XLS, Summer, or I'll kick your fucking head off.
I'm calling her black.
Summer, I will kick you in the head from here like Jean-Claude Van Damme. You will be knocked. Sorry.
He's always Jim Claude.
You'll be knocked out.
Dad, that's not funny.
Keep going,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Rick, too far. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm physically threatening your daughter. Summer, you have 5 seconds to comply. You know what? I'm getting into this. I want to see you. I want you to see my Iron Man heart when I kick your eye.
He takes off his lab coat and shirt and does exaggerated Tai Chi breathing exercises where he holds his hands by his stomach and then lifts them to his chest while inhaling, then pushes them out, palm outward while exhaling.
All right, look, that took more than 5 seconds. I'll give you 5 more, and then I'm gonna kick you.
I told you already, I'm calling your bluff. I hope you do kick me. I'll call 911 and you can go to prison forever.
What prison do you know about? What prison do you know about that has ever held me? And how are you going to ever call 911 on your dream phone in your unconscious mind? You're going to be drooling on the floor because I'm going to kick you directly in the temple. And you're going to go down like a bag of rosemary potatoes.
Dude, fucking kick me.
Summer, don't. He will.
Kick me, bitch!
I love getting to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a month. I got clones for you in the attic.
Dad, if you kick my daughter, I will disown you.
You can't disown an elder. I own you, and I'll wipe all your memories after I kick her.
Then how are you going to get XLS? I mean,
Cause-
the drug we were referencing earlier.
Because I'll kick you, then wipe their memories, then revive you, then threaten to kick you again. You know what? I'm just doing it.
Rick kicks at her, but she backs away. His foot comes down on the table. Eggs go flying. Morty freaks out.
Whoa! Hey!
Dad, stop!
Uh-oh.
Motherfucker, you wanna fuck with me?
Summer tries to swing at him while he gets his foot off the table. He blocks her swing. A cybernetic device on his wrist Boba Fett's her arm, and he yanks her to the other side of the room. She hits her hip on the butcher block.
Ow! Dad! I fucking hit my hip on the corner of the thing. It hurt.
She rolls up her shirt. She's got a bruise.
Okay, all right, my bad.
Look what you did to me.
Rick, rude. I was joking. I was never gonna kick you.
You tried as hard as you could.
I did not.
This hurts. This is child abuse.
If you're a child, stop taking drugs.
You're backing this. You're backing this?
No.
That's better.
Everybody
You're
cool it.
backing this?
Everybody cool it. Just, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I fucked up. This is not cool. Just hold on.
Rick pulls out a device and holds it up to Morty's ear. It emits a whine. He collapses into his food.
Oh my god! You're evil!
No, I'm not.
Rick uses the device on Beth. Summer screams and runs for the door. Rick yanks her back with the twine that's still attached to her. She falls to the floor sobbing.
I'm sorry. I was fucking around. I didn't mean it. But tell me where to get this XLS. Who sells it?
Mitch at school. He's a senior.
Is he the only Mitch? Am I gonna go around and get embarrassed asking for Mitches?
There's only one Mitch. And he wears a denim jacket. He's a senior. Please don't kill me. Please.
Cut to interior Morty's house, garage. Summer is strapped into a VR helmet, twitching and crying. Rick turns it off and the helmet raises up. He takes off a smaller metal brainstorm-style headband. Beth is watching, arms folded. Rick releases Summer from the table.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You took drugs at a party?
Shit! You invaded my brain?
Your mother loves you, Summer. She doesn't want you doing any drugs.
You kicked me and it hurt.
No,
I'm hurt.
virtual.
I'm hurt.
No, all virtual. Just sci-fi parenting. And now I got Mitch's name, and now I'm gonna go do some XLS and I'm gonna go talk to some motherfucking gnomes.
End of cold open.
That's a long cold open.
That's a 10-page cold open. That's why we gotta, you know.
We're gonna be here all night. This script is 7,000 pages long.
I literally typed this faster than you guys are reading
I
it.
know, that's what blows my mind. Is he's actually serious.
Interior high school hallway. Mitch finishes putting stuff in his locker. His phone beeps. He looks at it. We see a pop-up displaying what's on his phone. Random number text.
Hey, where are you?
Mitch.
Who this?
It's cool, bro.
Who is this, chump?
I want XLS.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
Rick is behind him holding up his phone.
What the fuck?
That's right, my friend. I texted you for no reason. Now I know you're Mitch, which I already knew, and I already had your number. Don't know why I didn't, did any of that. Sorry.
I'm listening.
I want some XLS, dog.
How much?
How much makes you talk to the gnomes?
For a guy your size, 2.5 tabs.
Give it up.
Mitch gives him a small baggie. Star Wars wipe, too. Interior apartment night. Dwayne, Rick's friend, finishes putting on a record.
I love Motown, man.
Okay, you gonna keep an eye on me while I do this drug, Dwayne?
Oh, of course, man. That's what friends are for. I'm your old friend Dwayne that collects phonograph records and does psychedelic drugs.
Okay, so listen, just keep an eye on me, okay? All right, here we go.
Rick takes 2 of the pills Mitch sold. The walls start to melt. The room gets darker, then lighter. Some gnomes come out from behind stuff and are tinkering at furniture with little pickaxes and stuff.
Hey, what's up?
Tell our story. Oh. Hey.
That's right, motherfucker. I'm old. I've seen the whole world. I've done a lot of drugs, so talk to me like a real person.
I got nothing to say to you.
Oh, what's this tell our story shit? What the fuck does that mean?
Gnome 1 looks at his other gnome friends.
Go.
They run. Rick turns into a rocket. Exterior neighborhood night. Dogs are walking carrots on leashes. Mailboxes are people's heads. Everything is trippy. The gnomes run down the street of the suburban neighborhood. Rick, as a rocket, lands in front of them and transforms into a Rocket Rick robot.
Fuck, this guy's good at doing drugs.
That's right.
Shoulder-mounted weapons come out of his shoulders and fire shoulders at them.
Shit, shoulders.
That's right. These cannons shoot shoulders.
Little shoulders hit all the gnomes. Their shoulders get bigger.
It's big in my shoulder's big.
Welcome to my trip, you little turds.
Their shoulders get so big they can't move. Rick whistles like a cowboy in a western with 2 fingers in his mouth. A giant crab comes around the corner and gallops to a stop. Rick pats it gently on the side. A compartment opens up on the crab's shell. Rick puts each gnome inside of it, leaving gnome 1 for last.
What are you gonna do, man? What's going on?
I'm gonna tell your story, right? Isn't that what you want me to do?
Look, man, the only people taking this drug are young, all right? We're just having a good time.
Wrong answer.
Rick throws the gnome up into the air. He doesn't come down. Exterior Earth, space. The gnome flies into space screaming, then clutches his throat.
I can't breathe.
Rocket Rick soars up and retransforms into Robot Rick next to him.
Oh, can't breathe much?
Please.
What's the scam, muchacho? Who do you work for?
We just know. We just tell the people to take the drug and tell our story.
I'm not gonna get tired of asking, fuzz nuts.
Rick throws the gnome again. Exterior, sun. The gnome goes into the sun. He starts screaming in pain. Rocket Rick flies into the sun.
You think that's hot? Try an exploding sun.
Rick explodes. The sun explodes. Exterior, solar system. The solar system explodes. Exterior, Milky Way. The galaxy explodes. Exterior, salt shaker. A salt shaker has little explosions in it. Interior, tree. Gnome 1 is tied to a chair at a small table, set for a dinner for 2. He has a ball gag in his mouth. He's staring at the salt shaker, terrified.
Right about now, you're thinking.
Reveal Rick in an apron at the stove making a meal that looks like
Is
sausages.
that the real galaxy exploding in that salt shaker? Are we bigger than the whole galaxy? No, we never go home. Or are we smaller than everything, and it's all an illusion?
Rick walks over to the gnome and serves some sausages onto his plate, then removes his ball gag.
I guess the truth is, it doesn't really matter. Eat your sausage. Tell me what the deal is.
Okay, look, man. Here's the deal, and I swear this is true. We live inside the drug. People could see us when they're on it. You dig? It's like a planet, man. But instead of going to it, you take it. You dig?
I gotcha. All right, eat up. Eat your sausage. Oh, you like that sausage?
Where are my friends, man? I told you a lot.
You told me jack shit. Just like your friends. And I think you know where they are.
Rick points at his plate.
Oh no, man! Come on! Oh man! You already exploded the galaxy. I told you everything.
You just don't get it. You just don't.
Rick thrusts his hand into the tabletop and merges with it. His body flows into the table. Rick's face emerges from under the gnome's plate, tipping it to the side.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. And it's gonna fucking hurt. And your friends begged and they died choking on their blood.
Oh, we're drug gnomes, man. We got no blood.
Oh, that's weird.
Rick looks over to a wall of the tree. It opens, revealing the gnomes hanging from their ankles by chains. In a cement-lined room, skinned alive. One of them is still alive, twitching. Rivulets of coagulating blood move from puddles beneath each gnome to a drain in the center of the chamber.
Because I didn't think that was milk coming out of them, you little fuck, you little fuck!
The gnome starts crying.
Okay, man. Okay, his name is Drug Man. He's in charge of the whole drug experience. He makes us work for him. We tell the kids to tell our stories so that they tell people it's cool to do XLS. Then they do it and keep spreading the word. Dig? And then all the money goes to the dealer. Drug Man takes hand, I think, or maybe it's like 40%. I don't know the full breakdown. I just know that he takes a cut, and then that money goes to make more XLS.
Where?
You got a pen or something I could...
Interior apartment. I just remembered I was going through a divorce, I think, probably around this time.
I think you're wrapping up the... Yeah.
Rick slowly opens his eyes. Dwayne stops his record player.
What's it like, man?
Bad news, Dwayne. This drug's dirty. And I'm gonna clean it up.
Who were you talking to before you said that last part to me?
Huh? I don't know.
Shit. You did it again.
Doesn't matter. Get the coats.
Exterior, apartment complex, night. Dwayne finishes buckling Rick into a huge coat. It's like a big giant winter parka that goes down to his knees. It's so big and fluffy he can't put his arms all the way down to his sides.
Okay. Am I all buckled up?
Yeah, man. Hey, Rick. Am I gonna see you again?
No, Dwayne.
Rick starts rolling down the street, wobbly at first, then picking up speed and going straight. Dwayne watches him go.
That guy's my friend. I've known him a long time.
Dwayne realizes he's holding the second of two coats.
Oh shit, why did he tell me to get the coats, plural? What am I doing with this?
Fade out, end of Act 1.
Where do we go now? Because I see a whole page like blocked out.
Yeah, why does it say not approved?
Not approved.
Oh, because it's armed thugs talking
And
about it.
approved. How do we get into this then?
All right, do you we'll give you guys you can cry uncle, but we're only going to do worse stuff if we bail on this script. Do you want to hear the second act?
Is this like horrible? What do you think? Wait. I think we have no more accompanying art.
Oh, well, yeah, that's probably true.
We just hit the art wall. I think we ran out of art.
All right, that's fine. I mean, just
Okay, yeah. All right, well,
just open your mind and draw in your head. Okay, so there's like armed thugs patrolling a factory. It's night, and Rick rolls up at 40 miles per hour in his special coat. No, not that part. It's past the.
Okay, all right.
Down.
Don't read the
Rick rolls up at 40 miles per hour in his special coat.
Arm Thug 2, go.
Is that some kind of special coat?
Who cares? Shoot it! They open fire with their weapons. The bullets go into the coat's lining. The coat stops rolling.
Is it dead?
What do I know? Check it out. They approach it cautiously.
Ballistics absorbed. Ballistics redeploying.
The coat shoots them both with 2 very large bullets made from all the bullets they shot into the coat. Rick's coat flattens until it's the size of a parachute, with Rick laying in the middle of it. Rick makes a sound with his mouth like the desert people in Dune that could use their voice as a weapon.
Thruck!
The coat sinks down into the street. Rick disappears into it as if it's a tar pit. Camera pans to the other side of the fence. A section of pavement bursts up and Rick emerges from it, wearing a huge long version of the coat, like a Batman cape, but really ridiculously long and huge, like the biggest cape that anyone's ever worn in any medium, bigger than Spawn's cape, bigger than any stylization of any cape. It's a giant cape. He walks towards the factory. Alarms go up. Soldiers run out with guns.
Get him!
Rick grabs his cape and gives it a Batman flip like Batman does when he's going to do something with his cape, but the cape is so big that it whips across the entire outside of the factory and takes out all 20 soldiers. Rick releases the cape, it goes up into the air and turns into a balloon. Rick shoots a grappling gun into the balloon and floats upward. Interior drug factory office. Drug man finishes counting money with one of those money counters. All of these high school students' money given to me for drugs, and just because gnomes tell them to tell their story. Ha!
Hey, drug man.
Drug man gets confused and looks out his office window.
Up here.
Exterior drug factory. Rick is hovering above the factory.
This one's for you.
Rick shits a bomb. The bomb falls down a smokestack on the factory. Interior factory, bomb POV. We follow the bomb's path down the smokestack and into a raging fire. Interior factory, boiler room. A furnace has a little door on it so we can see the bomb landing in the fire. Sorry, turning the page. We pull back to a sign that says, "Warning, don't put bombs in furnace." Exterior factory. The factory explodes. Exterior space. We can see the explosion from space. Rick soars upward into frame, smiling, hits the apex of his flight, then plummets downward. Exterior, Morty's house, front yard. Rick lands like Iron Man in the yard. He heads for the front door. Interior, Morty's house, same time. Beth, Morty, and Summer are having dinner. Summer has been crying. Rick walks in.
Family?
Dad,
Rick walks over to some junk mail on a table and sorts through it.
stop that. That's my mail.
Sorry. I never came in through that door.
Rick goes to the table and sits politely.
Summer?
Whatever.
Seem cross.
You know why.
Perhaps it's because Mitch and his drug buddies won't be terrorizing the school anymore.
They were cool and you're not. Why can't everyone let me be young?
She
Let her
gets
go.
up
Oh,
and runs
sorry.
upstairs.
Let her go. You know, Rick, you have herpes.
Whoop. I mean, I can't even let the. You gotta read that line.
Okay, fine,
right.
sorry.
I mean, it's not.
You're right. How do you know if you have herpes, Rick?
What?
Does it make your penis feel weird?
Why are you asking? Just communicate with us.
I have weird shit on my dick and it feels weird when I pee.
Okay, let's take a look. You deal with Summer.
Interior, Summer's bedroom. Summer is finishing cutting her wrists open at her vanity. Rick enters and knocks on the door.
Knock, knock.
You already opened the door.
Oh, it looks like you're killing yourself.
Wouldn't you?
Summer,
Rick sits on the bed.
being young doesn't mean you have to, you have so much life to live that you can't waste it.
Yes, it does.
You can't. Sorry.
Yeah, it does mean you waste it.
Okay, fair enough, but you have to be careful, when you do it. You can't just take anything someone hands you, and you shouldn't slash your wrist either. It's a bad idea.
They're my wrists.
Look. Rick gets up and goes to the window.
When your mom was your age, oh shit,
But
the yard.
Summer gets up and walks to the window.
what are those?
There are 1,000 gnomes in the yard, staring up at the window, clinking bones together.
Gnomes. Don't you recognize them?
Those aren't the gnomes from the drug.
Yes, they are. They're the XLS gnomes.
Grandpa, I didn't take XLS. I took XFC.
Camera pushes on Rick.
Get your things.
Normally I would go back and I would make it make sense, but I just kept typing. Interior bathroom. Morty's pants are down. Beth is inspecting his crotch. I don't know if we're actually legally allowed to have this.
Well,
scene.
it's a mom. She's a nurse.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
All right, she's a doctor.
She's a doctor.
All right,
doctor.
She's inspecting but not touching anything. She's
It's
looking.
not to make sure it's
Sexual,
okay.
right? It's
He
not
asked
sexual.
her. It's free right now.
It's for like health reasons.
Just pile through it.
Good. Here we go. Rip through it.
Okay.
I'm offended.
Oh, this is a mess.
You don't have to shame me on top of it.
I know. I'm just not that good at being a mom.
You'd be fine if you just cared a little more.
What's coming out of here now?
If I knew, I wouldn't have brought this to the family's attention.
It's just like, look, I've never been maternal. If I hadn't gotten pregnant, I'd be a real doctor. A real doctor.
Beth goes into a drawer on the bathroom sink and produces a box. It says, "For when I'm a doctor" on it, in magic marker. She opens it up. An old stethoscope and microscope are in it. She puts the microscope on the counter and uses a glass slide to scoop some of the discharge off
Very
of
procedural.
something. She gathers discharge.
Careful!
I know what I'm doing. More to the point, I know what I'm not doing.
What aren't you doing?
The thing nobody ever remembers to do, Morty, whether it's with drugs, family, or life. I'm not looking closely enough.
She looks through the microscope at the slide.
I know what's going on.
Rick bursts in the door with a backpack around his shoulder.
We have to go now.
Summer comes in behind Rick.
Yeah, Grandpa hustled the wrong drug gnomes, and now there's an army of them in the yard.
They aren't drug gnomes, you guys.
She gestures to the microscope.
They're germs.
Rick looks into the microscope. Rick POV microscope. Little gnomes are running around on the slide. They notice someone watching them and look up.
That's what this is all about.
I'll get the car.
No, it's too obvious. They'll expect that. Summer, where's your canoe?
It's in the basement, but it's full of holes.
Camera pushes on Rick.
We're not gonna use it in water.
Exterior, Morty's house, night. Thousands of gnomes are surrounding the house, clinking bones together. The garage door starts opening.
Here they come. Get ready to destroy the car.
The family car rolls down the driveway.
Get it.
The gnomes pile onto the car, stabbing at it with bones.
Stab it with your bones.
The car rolls all the way into the street.
Have you gotten inside yet? There's nobody in here.
Gnome 1 pushes past all his friends.
Let me see. Let me see.
Reveal that nobody's in the car. The family is in a canoe, rowing down the driveway with great difficulty. They keep rowing. It's really slow because it's a canoe and there's no water and they're in it and it's barely working, but they move about a centimeter at a time. Title card, 7 days later. Exterior, street, day. The family is at the end of the driveway. The gnomes are sleeping at various places on the lawn. Shh. They keep rowing until they're finally at the end of the driveway.
Okay, get out.
They get out.
Now run!
Rick and the family run down the street. The gnomes keep sleeping. Gnome 1 wakes up naturally.
Hey, wake up, guys.
They all wake up.
Shit. Paper. Thank you. Did anyone see if they come out of the house? No.
They all stand there a while.
Well, it's 8 a.m. Start clinking your bones.
They all resume clinking their bones.
Hey,
They stop.
what's that canoe doing at the end of the driveway? That's been there. I mean, it was up there earlier, but what? Well, come on, boss. You don't really think?
Gnome 1 walks into the street. He sees the family in the distance running away. He nods his head and gives a smile in spite of himself.
Okay, you win.
Interior airport. Rick gives a flight attendant a pile of case. What is that? What is it?
It's just a pile of case.
Rick gives a flight attendant a pile of cash and takes 4 tickets. He hands them to each family member.
These tickets are these tickets are to 4 different cities. I told them not to tell me which ones, so that if any of us got caught, even if they torture us, the other 3 will be safe. Don't tell anyone what city.
Philadelphia?
You stupid fucking asshole! You stupid fucking asshole, Summer.
What?
Are you even listening? Now I hope we get caught, tortured. I can't wait to tell them that you're in Philadelphia. Summer's going to Philadelphia.
Okay, I get it. I'm a bad person.
Shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have done drugs, Summer.
Are we never gonna see each other again?
Yes. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Rick walks away. Everyone looks at each other and then goes their separate ways. Interior Airport, Terminal 1. Morty arrives at his terminal. He looks around. He takes a seat next to a large man. Sacramento?
No.
Sorry.
Is that where you're going?
It was. We zoom into the man's eye. Flashback. Morty is handed his ticket. Terminal. The large man looks at his ticket. Reveal that it says Smith Morty on it. You should be careful in Sacramento.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm flying to Austin.
Good luck, son. I needed it. He walks away.
Fucking weird ass.
Folks, just a reminder, we have a full flight, so we'll need you to declare all your luggage, and we'll be making a brief layover in Sacramento.
Hey.
Morty looks. The large man is standing in the distance. He shouts back, I'm you! The large man comes back. I'm you. Sorry, I forgot to make that clear.
Oh. How?
Goddamn, I'm out of breath. You get so fat in Sacramento.
Isn't there any way to stop that from happening?
Yes, they both look to see 3 Ricks. Ancient Rick, regular Rick, and semi-opaque Native American Rick.
There is, but that
Looks at camera.
is another story.
Interior airplane, same time. Summer sits in her seat.
Fucking coach. Fucking coach? What?
Another Summer seated next to her stabs her with a fork. Interior airplane, same time. Beth takes her seat. There's a box at the seat next to her labeled for Beth. She opens it. Snakes. They bite her.
Dad.
Exterior airport. Rick walks away from the airport. It explodes. He walks to a waiting car. Interior car. Rick gets in. Where to? Reveal the driver is Jerry. Baton Rouge is nice this time of year.
I just blew it up at the airport, though.
True. The car drives away. Fade to black. End of Act 2.
Well, and then the third act is where we all find out that they've been all on drugs. I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right, well, that's...
I don't know. We did part 1 of the show.
It's an episode that doesn't have there's no run. There's no season.
Right, there's, of course, that's because we would never, ever produce that. Yeah. It's just a memo. It's an inter-office memo.
Now it's definitely never gonna get animated.
Maybe somebody recorded that and they could fan make it.